पंचाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यो च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमः। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे। श्रील प्रभुपाद की। So we were reading from Kalyan Kalpataru, written by Satchidananda Bhaktivinoda Thakur. So, introduction. Bhaktivinoda Thakur is giving the introduction of this book. How, from where he got the inspiration of compiling this book. He is giving some, in the name we can understand, allegorical presentation. This is compared like a tree. So, from where the tree came? This is Kalyan Kalpataru. Kalyan, auspicious desert tree. Kalyan Kalpataru, Kalyan Kalpapada. Also, he mentioned Premoshamput. He said, this is Premoshamput, the box of contains jewel like Krishna Prem. So, from where he got this tree? Sri Vaikuntha Dhame ache Nishraya Shavan, Tahe Shobha Paye Kalpo Thuruvagana. Bhaktivinoda Thakur saying, I brought it from Vaikuntha Dham. In Vaikuntha Dham, as a Nishraya Shavan, there is a forest. That forest, Nishraya, Shreya means ultimate benefit. Two things we know, Shreya and Preyo. So temporary benefit, Preyo. Shreya means ultimate benefit. Nishraya means really, truly that is, which is giving ultimate benefit. So there is a forest. Forest means the trees, full of the trees. But that forest is compared to Nishraya Ban. Nishraya Ban means the forest composed of auspicious trees which will give or fulfill our all wishes, which will create auspiciousness. And in that forest, Tahe Shobha Paye Kalpataru Agana. In that forest is decorated with Shobha Paye. Shobha Paye means that forest is decorated with Kalpataru, desert, Aganan, unlimited. So in a Vaikuntha forest, there is Nishraya Shavan, there are unlimited desert trees. ताहा माजे एक कल्याण कल्पतरु राज नित्य काल नित्य धामे परिणत. Among all trees, तार मध्य, among all the trees, एक कल्याण कल्पतरु राज. There is a tree who is the king of all other trees. His name was Kalyan Kalpataru. Raj means king. And among all the trees, there is a tree, or the king of all other trees. His name is Kalyan Kalpataru. And Nitya Kali Nitya Dhame Kareno Viraj. She was residing in that forest from the Nitya Kal, eternal time. And Nitya Dham. Spiritual was Nitya Dham. Naturally, in Nitya Dham, everything is Nitya. As Lord's Dham is eternal, naturally everything there is eternal. So, Nitya Dhame, Nitya Kal. Kareno Viraj. That king of all the trees, whose name Kalyan Kalpataru, he was residing in that eternal dham eternally. And that tree has 3 branches. Shakhatraya আছে তার অপূর্ব দর্শন উপদেশ উপলব্ধি উচ্ছ্বাস করা. Shakhatraya আছে তার অপূর্ব দর্শন. The tree has three branches. Shakhatroy, 3 branches of the tree. And Apurva Darshan, very beautiful to look at. Apurva Darshan. And what are the names of the branches? Upadesh, Upalabdhi, Uchchwas. You can see in other book also. In Srimad Bhagavatam is also like tree, and is and or skandhas means branch, and verses like leaves. The book is compiled by Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur and is Madhurya Kadambini. Madhurya, conjugal. Kadambini means cloud. He wrote a book. His name is a Merciful Cloud or Madhurya Kadambini. And if this is a book and its chapters is called First Raindrop, Second Raindrop, Third Raindrop, Fourth Raindrop. In the tree, as this book is called a cloud, that is its chapters are called Raindrop. And Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Nectar of Devotion, as it is compared with the ocean, that is why its chapter is called Eastern side, Southern side, Northern side, and Western side. And in the sides also, there's different type of waves, Lahori. In the same way, here we can see the book is called, this Kalyan Kalpataru has three branches, Upadesh, Upalabdhi, and Uchchwas. Upadesh means first branch is Upadesh, so instructions, Upadesh. And after getting Upadesh, we'll get some realization. That is called Upalabdhi. First is Upadesh, instruction, and second one is Upalabdhi, realization. And after getting realization, there will be ecstasy. This is called Uchchwas. And gone on is calculated. That there are three branches calculated: Upadesh, Upalabdhi, and Uchchwas. Shubhakti Prashuntahe Oti Shobha Paye, Kalyan Namak Phal Agananta. And that tree is very good. Shubhakti Prashun, that gives birth very auspicious things. What he gives? Shubhakti, pure devotion. All the fruits are actually very nice fruits. Shubhakti Prashuntahe Oti Shobha Paye. Prashun means prashab, give birth. This tree or give birth means gives fruits in the form of love of Godhead, Shubhakti. And Oti Shobha, very beautifully decorated. And the name of the fruits is Kalyan Namak Phal Agananta. The name of the fruits is Kalyan. As you know, mango tree, the fruit name is mango. Jackfruit tree, fruit's name is jackfruit. In the same way, Kalyan Kalpataru means fruit's name is Kalyan. How many fruits? Aganon, unlimited. Kalyan Namak Phal Agananta. And the tree that is unlimited fruits is named Kalyan. Jejon ei bitopi koreno ashray, Krishna Seva Shukalyan Phal tar hoy. If anybody takes shelter of a mango tree, he will easily get mango. In the same way, the Shujan means fortunate person. A bitopi means tree. Any fortunate person takes shelter of this tree. Koreno ashray means takes shelter. If any fortunate person takes shelter of this auspicious tree, Kalyan Kalpataru, bitopi, what he'll get? Krishna Seva Shukalyan Phal tar hoy. He'll get fruit. What is the name of the fruit? Krishna Seva. So tree's name is Kalyan Kalpataru, fruit's name is Kalyan. Then what is that fruit, Kalyan? As it is allegorical presentation, that fruit's Kalyan means Krishna Seva. Krishna Seva Shukalyan Phal tar hoy. That means anybody reads this book, anybody want to understand the subject matter of the book, he will get a lot of service for Krishna. Krishna Seva in the form of fruit, Shukalan Fall. So anyone will read this book, understand this book, he will engage in devotional service. Krishna Seva Shukalan Fall tar hoy. Shri Guru Charan Kripa Samartha Labiya Eheno Apurva Vriksha Dilamani. So now question may come. It was in Vaikuntha planet. How Bhaktivinoda Thakur got it here? Then Bhaktivinoda Thakur is not taking credit himself. He said, I brought it by the mercy of my spiritual master. That is the mood of a devotee. Devotee always gives credit to his spiritual master. And that's true also. Whatever is happening in a devotee's life, that is by the mercy of his spiritual master. There is no question of spiritual advancement without the mercy of his spiritual master. What about writing scriptures? Shri Guru Charan Kripa Samartha Labhiya. Samartha Labhiya, by getting the mercy of the lotus feet of my spiritual master. Eheno Apurva Vriksha Dilamani. Eheno Apurva Vriksha. This type of wonderful tree I brought for you. This type of wonderful tree I brought from you from the spiritual planet by the mercy of my spiritual master. But unfortunately, we can see if we plant implant some plant, what happens? It is affected. Like if you transplant one plant from one place to another plant, one place to another place. So its health is affected. And when we bring from a distant place, so naturally its actual health will be deteriorated. So, and out of humility, Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying, as I am not a good gardener, how to transplant from one place to another place. So due to that my mistake, Taniya Anite Vriksho Ekar Koshmon, I brought that tree by dragging. But actually we should shift or plant from one place to another very carefully. But as I am not expert, I drag it. Taniya Anite Vriksho Karkoshmon, as my harsh mind, as I am a good devotee. That is why I drag it from the spiritual world. That is why Nashilo Ihar Shava Shuno Sadhujan. Oh fortunate soul, please listen that. So what tree you are seeing, actually it is not the actual beauty of this tree. Actually the tree is very beautiful. Whatever you are seeing actually in a distorted form. Nashilo Ihar Shava. Actually it is due to my mistake, I have destroyed the beauty of this tree. Actual tree actually very beautiful in the spiritual world. It is due to my mistake, as I drag it from the spiritual world, that is why it is called distorted. But now I am giving the responsibility to you. You implant in your heart and pour water. Then again, that will shows its beauty the way it was in spiritual world. Tumra shakule hao e bhikkher mali. I brought this plant. I am giving to everybody. Now you can become gardener, mali. Take it, implant it in your heart. But when you implant it, then you should pour water. Shraddhavari diya puno karo urpashali. But when you implant in your heart and pour sufficient water, What is water? Shraddhavari. Bari means water. Shraddhavari with faith. When you implant this plant, so you give sufficient water. So here what is water? Faith. When we read this, when we hear this, please hear with full faith, respect. Then if you hear this song, hear this book very faithfully, then I can give you guarantee it will again come, the Rupa Shali. It will be very beautiful. This is actually not like this. It actually is very beautiful. And you can see its actual picture when you pour water. That means if you read this book with faith, then you can understand what is the real tree. That means, and real tree means, what is real tree? Tree means filled up with fruits and flowers. And when the tree will be nice, that what does means? Folibe kollan fal jugol sebon koribo সকলে মিলি তাহা আস্বাদন. Then, if you pour water in the form of faith, folibe kollan fal, this tree will bear beautiful fruits. What is that? We wrote that. We read before. This fruit is called fall. Is Seva, Krishna Seva. Here is more specific. What is Seva? Jugol Sevan, Radha Krishna service. Kholibe Kollan Fall, Jugol Sevan. So we will able to see the fruit in the form of service to Radha Krishna. And Koribo Shakole Mili Taha Ashadan. Another thing, you are implanting the tree. Fruit will be there. So much fruits, so many fruits will be there. Everybody can enjoy. So many fruits will be there. So everybody, Koribo Shakole Mili, all together we can relish that fruits. Nitya kori hari bolo, khao seva fal, bhakti bole karo dur kutar khana. Then Bhaktivinoda Thakur is humbly praying. Nitya kori hari bolo. Chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Nitya kori. With dance is not with the morals. Oh, it is a punishment for me. Not like that. Nitya kori hari bolo. Chant with dancing. And khao seva phal. Khao seva phal means khao, eat. Eat the fruit. Eat the fruit means serve Radha Krishna. That means there is no difference between chanting and serving. Chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra means actually serving Radha Krishna. And bhakti bole karo dur kutar kanal. Bhakti bole, with the power of bhakti, with all the unnecessarily logic, what is called mental concoction, I throw out all these things. Those who has no taste for serving, they will go unnecessarily for mental concoction. But if you, now why is saying that? Oh, how it is possible? But no need of arguing that. Just with faith, read this, they will get the fruit and you can taste it. So don't unnecessarily argue, just with faith, read this book. Then from Upadesh, instruction, you will get some realization, and from realization, you will feel ecstasy. So nice, so nice introduction. Bhaktivinoda Thakur, the way is giving this introduction. It looks so nice thing inside it there. What you will get inside? Can you imagine? The introduction is like that. What will you get inside? I hope everybody is thrilled to hear what is coming up next. Hare Krishna. Okay, Harshbu.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Thank you, Maharaj, for taking this section. Maharaj, I had two questions. First, like you explained so nicely, and this book is also means even introduction is very inspiring. So just I was thinking that like similar book is Harinam Chintamani also, which glorifies holy name. So means I was thinking why Srila Prabhupada also motivated us to read these books, like which I didn't saw in Bhagavatam. So if you can just clarify that.
Yes, if you understand Bhagavatam, only then you will understand this. Like these books actually PhD level. See, if you don't read class 1 to graduation, how can PhD? What are you doing now? What are you doing now?
BTech is completed, Maharaj now.
What are you doing now?
PhD, Maharaj.
You are doing PhD. Can I get the chance in PhD? I cannot. So what you are reading in PhD, see a class 1, class 2 person cannot read that. So what is the answer? Oh, why my teacher has not given this book at the age of 5? No. Do BTech, after that is not a PhD. So this book actually is PhD level. If you like Harinam Chintamani in the beginning, Bhaktivinoda Thakur wrote, those who are not found faith in holy name, this book is not it is not for them. So this is an advanced course. So why I am taking, because you already accepted Krishna consciousness, serious in Krishna consciousness. That is why I thought what Bhaktivinoda Thakur has given, we should learn that also. What is the second question?
Thank you, Maharaj. Second, Maharaj, like you told, there is no difference between chanting and serving. We can means practically see it also, but like we see example of Haridas Thakur, he used to chant also and he used to serve also. So he used to chant 192 rounds plus he used to do preaching also. So in that situation, can it be told like we can chant less rounds, but
No,
we can do?
it is not like that. Serving means serving. Serving means like in the procession, political procession. Harsha Bhai ki Jindabad. It is not service for Harsha Bhai. What do you think? You are elected. You are a candidate, MP candidate, member of parliament, and you will spend money to tell about Harsha Bhai ki Jindabad. So Harsha Bhai ki Jindabad, that is service. If that is service, then Hare Krishna Mahamantra is not service. Is it okay?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, Mridul Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, thank you so much Maharaj for this wonderful class. And Maharaj, actually I had this question, like as you were explaining, like whatever good is happening, so like we should think that this is happening because of the mercy of Guru and Krishna. But many a times I see, like if something is happening or some credit is coming to me, so instead of thinking that like this belongs to Guru, I forgot and
If you forget, then next time you will not get. And he'll become again mouse. Punar Mushika Bhavo. If you have that fear, if I think in such a way, I'll again become mouse. So do you want to become mouse? Or want to remain lion? If you want to remain lion, then always remember that. But if you want to become mouse, then no problem. Think I have done. Then one day you will see I am mouse again. But if you don't want to become mouse, then always remember everything is duty. How you can think this duty? Like what I am telling about, you like this class. Why like this class? Is it Bhakti Vinod Thakur? Why? What is my credit? Oh Maharaj, you explain. Okay, I have come to ISKCON. That is why I know the name of this book. If I did not came to ISKCON, I did not even know the name of the book. So why is my credit? If you credit something, is Bhaktivinoda Thakur has written. If something, Prabhupada has brought me in ISKCON. So where is my credit?
yes, ma'am. Thank you, Maharaj.
Thank you. Om Thakkar.
Well, I have this. I have this question that you just said that chanting is and there's no difference between it. So sometimes we are chanting as when devotee comes and asks us for some service. So at that time, what should be our
Question is that chanting also service, and sometimes during chanting somebody comes for other service. What we should do? Yeah, we should think of which is more important. Chanting is service, also worshiping, that is service. Like for the temple pujaris. Though pujari department is chanting is the most important thing. But the pujaris in the morning, Mangalarati, the Archan, 2-3 hours they're inside. Yes, then they will chant after some times. So we should see the priority. Guru Maharaj told you, chant 16 hours early in the morning. And next day Guru Maharaj's flight is 7 o'clock. He told, oh, can you make some breakfast for me? No, Guru Maharaj, he told chanting is first priority. So apply your intelligence. Yes. Cooking for Guru Maharaj, that is service. And chanting also service. But which one is priority, we should see. Okay. Thank you very much. Kalyan Kalpataru ki, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki, Gaur Bhaktivinoda ki, Gaur Bhagwan. This is good, huh?